Dang it. I got interrupted. It's a two-parter now. Anyways, funny things pop into my head. Self-regulation and when we're upset. But you can comfort yourself. And I said, self, I love you. And little me, I'm sorry. And I love you. And I crossed myself. Other arm too. I don't know that I can do that. But put your other arm over top. Let's see. Here. I'll do it this way. See? And I hugged myself. And I said, I love you. And when I looked down, I went, I have tattoos. I forget. I forget all the time that I have tattoos. It's funny. That's why I have them, actually, is because I also forget about my car accident, but I get reminded every morning when I try to get out of bed because I'm reminded of my injuries and the pain that comes with them. And it sucks, and that's okay. Because I'm making it, and I'm here for my kid, and I'm dealing, and it's okay. Because I got these. They're fun. They're really pretty, and they're the best work of the artists, is what I asked for. I said, I want your best flower. Artist pick. So there's this one. This is my Vegas flowers. They're pretty and blue. But that's not what this is for. So yesterday, there's more to this too. This is the last part, I promise. So after I hugged myself and I said, I love you, and then I went, oh my goodness, like, I got tattoos, and I giggled at myself. And then I remembered about what happened yesterday. And I went, oh, I should share that because that's good news. And look, I'm already feeling better. See? This is cathartic. Therapy. I think my therapy and my feeling better is going to be sharing. And maybe fixing my hair. That's okay. Self-care. Imagine that. I shouldn't have did that though. That was a little much. Quit with the head nods. Okay. Oh. Breathe. So yesterday when I was at the grocery store and I came out of the bathroom, because I do that all the time. Everywhere I go, must tinkle. Drink all the fluids. Tinkle all the time. It's our mantra around here. It's cool. Gotta do it. Gotta look after the meat suit, everyone. It's what carries us through this life. Self-care. It's important. I call it the meat suit because sometimes that just makes it easier. Helps us to remember. Anyways, so I put my large luggage down, my purse, on my feet because ground. And crouched down to dig around to find my keys because I was silly and didn't put it in the regular pocket like I normally do because systems, they're important. So we don't lose our nuts in public. And I did that right beside a little girl who was probably 5, maybe barely 6. And she was kind of disheveled looking and longer hair and, the mismatched socks. And she reminded me of me. I'm like, I bet you that's what I ran around looking like at that age. Most likely with the hair that wasn't really brushed because ouch. And oh wow. And her dad was beside her with the full cart and she was touching all the things. And he's like, name, please touch, don't touch. And she's like, oh, and she didn't know what to do with herself. And you could tell that she was pretty done. Like she was overstimulated and tired and was just like, oh, didn't know what to do with her hands. And she was hot. And I kind of looked at her and I've always got a little something. I don't know if you can see my gummy bears behind me for my couch cushions. Right next to me here is my sunflower pot. He's cute. But on my purse, I had one of my hanging keychains, which is a stuffy. I always have something to touch. And I just always have had something in my pocket or not realizing that's a sensory stimming. It's a calming, it's self-soothing, much like our hugging. And I said, hey, you should bring a friend everywhere you go. I do. And she just looked at me with the biggest eyes like, who is this person that is talking to me? And I thought initially, oh my goodness, I've scared her. I've terrified this little person. And oh my goodness, I shouldn't have done that. And then her look of what I thought was like terror was actually awe. It was shock, in that this adult had actually come down to her level, because I had crouched down. So I'm at eye level with this little girl. And instead of giving her trouble or belittling her or talking down to her like every other adult in her life, I spoke to her, not at her. She's a human being, not a human doing. We all are. I heard that the other day. In the scrolling of the doom webs, I don't know where. I'm sorry. I don't know who came up with that, but it's brilliant. And it's perfect because we're all connected. We are all love and light, period. We're all energy. We're all matter. It's science. And I've always known, and I've always gotten in trouble for it. And it's beyond just being autistic and being ADHD and being neurodivergent. It's beyond that. It's about knowing that the systems are broken. About knowing that children are just younger, smaller versions of us. They don't need to be talked down to. Like, the whole time I was pregnant with my daughter, I swore that I would raise her differently, that I would not talk down to her, that I would raise her differently. And I am, and I do, and she's different. I'm not going to change the world, but she will. And every second of every moment is how we change the world, because we have choices. That's it. What are you going to do?